Hi there! Today we're going to learn how to find and download ebooks and e-audiobooks through the library's digital collection. So the first thing you're going to do is go to our website, siuslalibrary.org or siuslalibrary.info, and you'll come to our main home screen. Now, you'll see several options over here on the right, one of which is ebooks and e-audio. We're going to click on that. And that will open a new window, which takes us to Library to Go. The library is part of a state consortium of libraries that have pooled their resources and purchased books together so that anybody in the consortium can check them out. So that's why it's called the Oregon Digital Library Consortium. So this is what the main screen is going to look like. There will be some sort of feature and on the top usually, right now it's the Big Library Read, so this is a book you can check out without having to wait on hold. They have unlimited copies of it right now. And if you scroll down, you'll see other things, featured collections such as Women's History Month right now, and the Oregon Battle of the Books, and these are some books they've chosen that are part of that subject. So, coming back up to the top, first we're going to take a quick look at our account, and then I will show you how to do some other things on here. So you're going to click Sign In. And this will bring you to the main sign-in page. You're going to select your library, and in this case it'll be the Siusla Library District. You're going to put in your card number and your PIN. And then click Sign In. And that'll bring you back to the main page, which you'll notice looks basically the same, except now it says My Account instead of Sign In. So I'm going to show you how to do a very basic search. You're going to click here on the magnifying glass or the word search, and that'll bring up the search bar. There is also an advanced search, but you can get quite a bit done with just a basic search. So you can search by title, you could search by author, subject, series. There are a number of terms that you could use. So let's say we want to search for poetry, since we're coming up in April, which is Poetry Month. And that will bring us to our search results. And you'll see there are 443 results that contain poetry. So that's anything that has poetry in the subject or in the title. Now, there are 443 things, and you'll notice that some of them will say waitlist and some of them say available. And if we want to search for things that we just want to check out today, we're going to click over here where it says availability and click on available now. And now you can see we're down to 329 results. Now you'll also notice as you scroll, some things are going to be an ebook that have the little book icon, and then some things will be an audiobook that have the little headphones icon. If you're looking just for ebooks or just audiobooks, you can actually limit your search by that as well. So let's say we want to look at ebooks only. We're not interested in audiobooks today, and we want books that are in Kindle format, and we'll talk about that in a second. So now we're down to 162 results that are just poetry, available now, and Kindle book format. So let's look and see what we would like to check out today. You can scroll, and you can see some of them are classics. There are some children's books. Let's say we want to look at this Mary Oliver book. So we're going to click on the cover for the book, and that'll bring us to this page that has a little more detail about the book, and you can read about the description, see if this is something you want to read, and there'll be details. Sometimes there will also be reviews here. But we're going to borrow this book. We decided we want to read it. And we're going to change our borrowing time to 21 days, and then we're going to click on Borrow. Okay, great. So it's now checked out to us until April 17th. So you have some options here. You can read now with Kindle, and this is if you're reading on a Kindle, but also if you use a device that has the Kindle app, such as an iPad or an Android, you can actually download the Kindle app and read in that format. Otherwise, you could read now in your browser if you're on your desktop, or you can download the EPUB version, which is usually what you'll do if you're not using the Kindle app, and you'll read it in our Libby app or on your computer, and we'll show you how to do that. So we've got the book checked out now, and let's take a quick look at our account here. So this is your bookshelf, these three little books right here. And you can see that we now have one book checked out. Now our limits are you can have 6 books checked out at a time, and you can also have 6 books on hold. We don't currently have any holds, but we do now have one book checked out. So you could click on it again, you could read it or download it. When you're finished with the book, you also have the option of returning it. If you wanted to check out another book and you already had 6 out, you could return it early, or if you're finished with it, we do ask you to check the book out so that someone else can read it. So now we're going to click return. We're returning the title. Now if you change your mind, you decide you want it again, or if you just are trying to remember what it was, you can always go to your history, and that'll show you this book that we had checked out, and if it's available, you could check it out again. You can also rate your books here. And then you'll see you also have an option here for recommendations. This is if it's a book that our library doesn't own, but that is available for purchase. You can actually make a recommendation to the library to purchase it. And if enough people recommend it and they purchase it, then they'll either put it on hold for you or check it out to you. So let's take a quick look over here on the left, and you can see you've got subjects, collections, Kindle books, kids and teens. Subjects we talked about a little bit, so books that had poetry in their subject, for example, we searched for that. But let's say you wanted a book about mythology, but you wanted it to be nonfiction. So you can see it's organized by fiction and nonfiction. And there we have one result, which is The Immortal Nicholas. And you can see this one has a wait list. So we could actually put ourselves on hold for it and request it when it's available. So in this case, you'll need to put in your email address and confirm it, and then you'll hit place a hold, and then it will show up in your holds over here in your account. And just one more thing on that, when your book is available to check out, you'll get an email about it, and you log in to your notification screen right here, and it'll tell you when the books are available to check out. They don't actually automatically check out anymore. You will need to do that, or it will be returned to the library and you'll have to get on hold for it again. You can also quickly look at our collections here. So you can search for just kids or teens books. You could search for ebooks that are available now, or audiobooks that are available now, and just it's a shortcut to get to that section. So that is just very briefly how to access books via Library to Go. And as I said, I would also mention we have Libby, which is an app that you can use for reading on your Android or Apple or Microsoft device. So you'll just go to your App Store or Play Store, whatever it is, download Libby, and it'll look basically the same as this. You'll need to log in and add your library card number, and then you'll be able to search and read directly from there. So that is just quickly how to use ebooks and e-audiobooks through our library. If you need any help, you can always email us at ref@sayuslalibrary.org. Thank you.